"Daddy, please help her." Those 5 words froze Lucas Hale in the middle of a crowded subway platform, and within the next 10 minutes, his quiet life as a struggling single father would collide with violence, courage, and a truth powerful enough to summon a CEO to his doorstep the very next day. Lucas Hale never planned to be brave. He planned to survive. Every morning before sunrise, he packed a peanut butter sandwich into a worn blue lunchbox, checked his daughter's homework, and tied 8-year-old Emily's shoelaces with the same care he once reserved for dreams that no longer fit his life. Since his wife's passing 3 years ago, Lucas had learned to keep his head down, his temper quiet, and his heart guarded. The world had already taken enough from him. That evening, after a long shift unloading trucks at a warehouse, Lucas and Emily waited on the subway platform. Emily leaned against his leg, tracing shapes on the concrete with her shoe. That's when she tugged his jacket sleeve, her small fingers trembling. "Daddy," she whispered, eyes wide, "please help her." Across the platform, a young woman named Clara Bennett was cornered near a broken vending machine. 2 men stood too close, their voices low but threatening, their laughter sharp and cruel. People looked away. Some pretended to scroll on their phones. Others stepped back, choosing safety over conscience. Lucas felt his chest tighten. He saw Clara's fear not as a stranger's problem, but as a reflection of every moment Head wished someone had stepped in for him or Emily. He told himself to stay still. He told himself he had a child to protect. Then he looked down and saw Emily's eyes pleading, trusting, believing her father could fix what was wrong. That belief broke something open inside him. "Stay here," Lucas said softly. Before his fear could catch up, Lucas stepped forward. He placed himself between Clara and the 2 men, his voice calm but firm. "She's not interested. Walk away." One man scoffed, the other shoved. Lucas hard in the chest. The impact echoed, and the crowd gasped but did nothing. Lucas stumbled, caught himself, and in that instant, something old and buried surfaced, years of discipline from a life Head left behind, a past he never spoke about. The second shove never landed. Lucas moved fast, not wild, not angry, precise. He redirected the man's momentum, sending him crashing into the vending machine. The other swung wildly, but Lucas ducked, swept his legs, and pinned him to the ground until transit security arrived. It was over in seconds. No cheering, no applause. Just stunned silence. Emily ran to him, wrapping her arms around his waist. Clara stood shaking, tears streaking her face, whispering "thank you" over and over. Lucas nodded, already bracing for consequences, police questions, job trouble, judgment. What he didn't expect was the next morning, at exactly 9 a.m., a black sedan stopped outside Lucas' modest apartment. A sharply dressed man stepped out, followed by a woman with intelligent eyes and a presence that commanded attention. She introduced herself as Victoria Langford, CEO of Langford Solutions, one of the city's most powerful corporations. "I've been looking for you," she said. Lucas was stunned. He invited her in, still wearing his work boots. Victoria explained that Clara Bennett was her niece. The incident had been caught on camera, shared online overnight, and had reached her desk by dawn. "I don't care about the fight," Victoria said. "I care about why you stepped in when everyone else looked away." Lucas hesitated, then glanced at Emily, who sat quietly at the table. "Because my daughter asked me to," he said simply, "and because someone should have." Victoria studied him for a long moment. Then she smiled, not a corporate smile, but one of respect. She revealed something Lucas never expected. She had served in the military years ago, and she recognized his movements immediately. "You have training," she said, "but you chose a warehouse over whatever came after. Why?" Lucas told her everything about Emily's mother, about choosing stability over ambition, about wanting a quiet life where his daughter felt safe. Victoria listened without interruption. "I don't offer charity," she said finally, "but I do offer opportunity." She offered Lucas a position in corporate security, not as a guard but as a consultant. Flexible hours, fair pay, benefits that would change Emily's future. All because, in a moment when it mattered, he chose courage guided by compassion. Lucas accepted, not because of the money, but because he realized something important. Being a good father didn't mean hiding from the world. It meant showing his child how to face it. Weeks later, Emily asked him, "Daddy, are you a hero?" Lucas smiled and shook his head. "No, sweetheart, I just listened." And in that listening, in that single choice to act, Lucas Hale discovered that true strength isn't about taking down 2 men, it's about standing up when a small voice asks for help and answering it with your whole heart.